I'm clear policy.
You see that parents give permission for her to do it. You can't just automatically do it.
Right.
I'll bring some. Evaluations, you know, the State Department has us do evaluations every year. We did our first round of administrative evaluations and department lead evaluations, which was good. Our second round of evaluations will be around February, late February sometime, but that was a long day. Athletics, we are in. We are in the playoffs. We have a playoff game this Friday against Vicksburg. Evaluations, Vicksburg. So we don't have a home win. We needed to win that one game before. That last game we lost, we had to win that one so we could get a home game, so we lost. So we are in. And job fair, Ms. Ford attended Mississippi State job fair virtually. They offer a job fair, she goes. The job fairs at this time, they're pretty, it's not that many, but the job fairs that's later, that's where you get a lot of your candidates from. So that concludes my update, and the next up is business.
That's good, we're hitting the job fairs.
Definitely.
Everyone we can attend, we need to
Absolutely.
be at it.
Good evening, board and everyone.
Good evening.
Give you the financials we have for this month's board meeting. We have the July financials. For July, cash on hand, the district maintenance account had $13.9 million. Payroll had $283,000. Accounts payable had about $283,000, and food service had a little over $1.2 million. Fund balance analysis for July, our funds was $20.1 million. Last year in July, we had about $15.8 million, and the difference was up about $4.3 million. District fund balance for July, $11.9 million. Last year, we had about $9.8 million, an increase of $2.1 million. Total revenues for July was $1.3 million. Last year, little over 1.399, so we were under 1,300. Statement of expenditures for July, $334,000. Last year we spent about $1.3 million, so we were down about $1 million, and that's because in July we had the transition with the software, so we didn't have a whole lot of expenditures going on. We just had basic expenditures. That's your financial.
All right. Thank you. What about the rest of the category update?
That is?
Yes, sir. Unless y'all have some other questions, because you know we give it to you, we give it all to you.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the cabinet update?
So moved. Second. Second.
Todd second, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I second it.
The motion is second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, set date time for February board meeting for Monday, December 13th at 6 p.m.
Oh, Mr. President, I make the recommendation we move that meeting to 5 because that's when we have our annual Christmas get together. So we'd have that at 5, and then
All right.
is it okay with everybody?
That's fine.
6 to 5.
Tanya?
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, can I get a motion to that effect?
I make the motion that the next regular board meeting be on Monday, December 13th at 5 p.m.
I second it.
The motion is second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, approve the claims docket. Number 5.
All right, I got a few here.
Okay.
Go ahead. But I apologize in advance, I did not write the page numbers down. So if I give you the, I'm assuming this is the invoice number, 220016.
Oh, that's not gonna help us.
Oh, that is branch MTSS, $39,500.
That's paid out of ELSA.
Oh, okay, well,
What is it for?
That's
That's for, right, the MTSS.
Intervention
Software,
stuff.
intervention software.
The software.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a reoccurring expense of 39,500.
The idea of it is to use the ESSA money for it, and then once it's used to help us get out of this learning loss. So after the ESSA money's gone, that's it. It's not gonna come up as a new recurring fee.
All right, next one I have is, I won't even give the invoice number, Brighter Futures Ed, $74,601.72.
That's a SPED psychometrist for their services.
So what was our contract for? How much did we contract with them for? In other words, is that $74,000 since school started?
Let me find that.
And if it is, we should
Then
look
this
at higher.
invoice was for $6,000, I guess the overall purchase was for $74,000, for $172.
The invoice itself is $6,000. The PO is for $74,000.
So we paid $50,000 so far and $74,000 PO. Is that what you just told me?
No, we're gonna pay. Now, I'm not sure what you're looking at. On page 17,
Well, I just repeated what I thought you told me. That
no, the invoice is $6,000. The PO is $74,000.
you're on page 17, you said?
Yes.
All right, so the invoice starts on page 16. So,
That's Briggs.
all right, so I'm following it down.
Psychometry.
So the PO is for $137,000.
That's Briggs.
That's food service. That's a separate PO we're looking at.
Okay, so
Are you looking at psychometrist testing? Is that what you're looking at?
I'm looking at,
That's Brighter Future, Psychometry.
Brighter Future, he said Brighter
looking at
Future.
Brighter Future.
The purchase order is down, that's below there.
On what page are you looking on? Psychometry,
Page
right there,
17.
okay? So, Brighter Futures, so kind of $74,601.
Correct.
And we're paying $6,000.
For this month, correct.
So, I guess my question is, what, the $74,000 came from where? That's the PO you wrote, correct?
Correct.
All right, so did we take 6,000 and multiply it by 9? Or how did we do that? How did you come up with $74,000 is my question?
That's a spend contractual services that Ms. Brinkley has with Brighter Future.
Okay. And so once they reach $74,000, that's it.
That's right.
But they don't get to $74,000.
$6,000 a month.
So if they don't test, they get paid anyway, because we contracted
They
with them.
don't test.
All right, next one. Helping Hands. $42,037. What's Helping Hands?
Okay, look. Bob, if you look down here,
I
tell
see
me what
it,
page it on
I
there.
see it now. There should be something in my water and I didn't look at it.
What you drinking?
Y'all break out these little bottles.
Okay, Ted Campbell.
What page number?
Oh, it is Helping Hands.
What page?
I don't have
Look at
no.
the there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look down at the bottom of the page, it tells you what page.
Can you see that little right?
19 of 88.
That's page 48 of 88.
Okay, see, they know.
I mean 43.
43. All right, page 43.
Getting some more water.
$42,037. What's that for?
He was paid $5,940.
So that's the same thing right there. It's the contracted services, and we paid that amount. All right, my next one is NSBA. Is that an annual payment of $4,165?
Yes, sir.
What about if we vote not to be a member of NSBA anymore?
Say $4,679.
The county's extremely political. Something that we need to have a discussion about at some point before we pay those dues.
So we're pulling it off of this one.
Well, we've already set the payment, haven't we?
No.
Let's pull that off for discussion. You know which one it is?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Oh, poster machine. All right, what's up? Is that postage?
Kidney bowl.
And it is postage, you know.
I might say poster. You say poster?
You know, kidney bowl for
This
company.
can you help us with the page, cause he didn't write the page.
What page?
62.
62.
62. I won't get the page number next time.
Please.
That'd be the first thing you write down.
No, I'll write down the amount first and then. Page 62. No?
The one that says postage meter district.
I have a total of $8,944.
They did put something in your brain.
It said poster machine. I was trying to figure out what we.
Well, maybe that's not the one, and page 62 may not be the one you're looking at.
On page 83, I did write the page number down there. The Trustmark Bank, $230,159, that's payment on.
On the debt.
On debt.
Yes.
Okay.
Annual debt pay.
And then on page 84, Waste Pro, $50,400. Is that, we're paying that whole contract,
$4,200.
$200 per month for a total of $50,400? Is that some, are they the only ones that can pick up in the city?
We had a 3-year agreement.
No, that anybody can do it, it's just a matter who you have a contract.
Contract with. And so, you have, off the top of your head, have any idea how much longer we have on that?
This the
This the last year.
Last year, so we'll have to rebid it this summer sometime? Okay.
So it's a multi-year contract.
For 3 years.
I thought.
That's all I got, Mr. President.
All right, on page 10,
Okay.
physical occupation therapy, $45,000 to Boston Medical Center. What in the world we spending $45,000 for physical therapy on who?
The invoice is $4,500.
So it's so confusing because they put the total of the PO
Yeah,
there.
the PO is $45,000. And the invoice that we're paying for this meeting is $4,538.37.
It's this new software.
So
So we got a PO, we gonna pay them $45,000 this year,
right.
and we paid $4,000 this month.
Right.
Oh, okay, all right. Any more questions?
I'm good.
All right, can I get a motion to accept the claims docket?
I'll make the motion to accept the claim docket, except for the one exception,
What number and what page?
was it SBA?
Page 61.
Page
Yeah.
61.
MSDA.
What was the invoice number on that?
Yes, we have.
We find MSDA.
NS, not MS.
Yeah, NSBA, National School Board Association. I'll make the motion to approve the claim docket, without the NSBA payment of $4,165.
165.
165?
165.
You got a motion, can I get a second?
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, discussion table for fees charged photocopying of policy CNA be changed from $1.50 page to 15 cents page. Minimum charge of $5 per search.
And that brings us in line with the state,
Yes, sir.
everything. I'll make the motion to,
Was the revision of the policy, we got to table it for,
Yeah,
We got table it.
Can I get a motion table?
make a motion to second.
Motion table, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Termination, lease, amendment, reapproved.
Good evening. This lease is already, it's a current lease, it's 2 leases, and it's in the name of Mr. and Ms. Price out of Marigold, and it's side by side.
Is this the same one you told us about last month?
Oh, this is another one. Yes, ma'am. What she wants to do is, since it's 2 properties side by side, she wants to be a 1 house. Knock down the current home that they have, and she wants the 2 leases to be terminated and reapproved an amendment for 1 lease, so she can be a 1 house on that property.
And it would be in Burley and Chester's
Yes,
name
sir.
jointly.
Correct.
Okay.
How long a lease is gonna be, 99 years?
How's it in
No
London?
longer 99-year leases. The max we're doing right now is 25.
All right, she's doing a 25-year lease.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I get a motion out of effect?
I make the motion to approve.
All right. Can I get a second?
Second.
Motion is second to approve, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Who makes this change in the land records?
Mr. Single and I do. We work together with the Chancery Clerk's office on the tax assessor's office. There's got to be a termination or renewal, and then we'll get with the tax assessor's office to combine those and then wrap them into one.
All legal fees.
All right?
All legal fees.
No, not so. This is a really easy process.
All right. Fixed asset disposal, approval for fixed assets.
So you went through and found all those things, did you already have a list? Because it was a lot of them.
Oh, and another list will be coming. This is a continuation of us clearing that inventory, so we don't have all that old stuff on there. But it was a lot. There's still a lot of stuff on there, because we can really have items that are 5 years of now. We have items that are still 10, 15, 20 years old that we're still finding and digging out of.
So
once you
What
got
is this?
some clarification from the people at the state, then you were able to go and start removing things per statute or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Things that should have been off there a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
All these
That
numbers.
whole list on the left, the one we get rid of is just that what you commented on the right? Or we getting rid of that whole?
That whole list, that's what we're trying to get rid of.
All these, everything here.
That's a lot.
And a lot of them are still, like at the high school, we still have those Channel 1 televisions that we're still being held accountable for. We hadn't used Channel 1 TVs since probably 2003, and we're still being held accountable for $500 per television.
You got to find it.
can we get a list? You got the asset number.
You want me to add
That's it. I mean, I don't want to look up and somebody had misput an asset number down here, and now we done murdered all 5 buses.
Oh, no buses on there.
I don't know. All I see is a bunch of numbers. I don't
Okay.
see a description of what it is.
No
What
problem.
we're getting ready to see what I'm getting at. I'll
Yeah.
go in the minutes, and that'll cover all those.
No problem.
Can we go ahead and approve this list, and from now on, they put it, or you not comfortable approving the list?
You don't know what
We don't know what we just
that
wrote.
is. I mean, not that I doubt you,
Johnny on the
but
spot, he knows how to do it.
I ain't got as much money as Richard Boggs got.
No, the majority of those are old iPads,
Yeah.
old laptops, old computers, those Channel 1 televisions, those big projectors that we no longer use because we have those new Prometheum boards.
Yeah.
So some of those projectors were stored in storages. When they went through the buildings, those were pulled out. And
I think it'll do the board good to know what it is we're getting rid of.
no problem.
And right now.
So let's just table it.
All right.
You good with tabling it?
You good with that?
It's not gonna mess you up, is it?
Not really.
Well, it is, like,
It'll put me in a bind behind, but we'll take care of it.
Yeah, we're just getting it off the books.
Are we doing that?
We're just getting it off the books, right?
Just so we don't be held accountable for it no more. Because right now, if anybody come in and those things, those old items are still there, half of them are not being used or
Yeah,
broken.
But you got these items, I mean, this is your documentation, so that shouldn't put you in a bind, should it?
No, I got that right there with me.
Yeah, yeah.
just give us a description, and we'll take care of it.
Okay.
Just some sort of know what we
Make the motion to table.
All right.
Second.
Motion, second table, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Personnel agenda. Anybody got any questions?
I'm good with everything on there.
I make a motion to approve it.
Anybody?
Don, you got any questions
No.
about Lucille?
Not right there.
I'll second it.
I get a motion.
So move.
You move, Todd.
I second.
Richard Sager, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right. Executive session, can I get a motion to consider?
So moved.
Second.
Motion to consider executive session. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? For, get a motion for state reasons, the misdemeanor misconduct, complaints, legal matters, and, contracts, and can I get a motion to those stated facts?
You got a personnel.
Personnel, too. Can I get a motion to that effect?
So move. Second.
Been motion second for those stated reasons, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, take a 5-minute break.
Taking your picture.